Hi, second graders. Now that we've listened to the book called One by Catherine Otoshi, you have some idea of what importance that number one had in the story and the importance of all the colors that we learned about in the story. Remember that the story starts out with blue. I have a few questions for you and we'll answer them together so you don't have to worry about finding a worksheet and filling it out. We'll just answer together. So what does Blue think of himself at the beginning of the story? I'm going to let you think about that for a few seconds. You know, I think you're right. Blue is pretty content. Blue likes blue and is happy with himself for sure. Sometimes he wishes he was another color, and he even says, sometimes I wish it was orange or red or green or yellow, things like that. And he talks about what they represent to him, but he's overall pretty happy being blue. Yeah. I noticed, and you probably did too, that his feelings change when he sees red. Yes. How do his feelings change when he sees red? And I'll let you think about that. Yeah, Blue doesn't like himself very much when he's around red. Yeah, you're right. And that's because red isn't very nice to Blue and says that one thing over and over again about Blue's not cool. Yeah, it's not very nice. Remember when we read that other story about dots? All those stickers going on all of those little wooden people, the Wemmicks. It feels like a icky gray dot to me. Yeah. So he feels bad about himself. And the other colors come around and they really like blue, but nobody tells red to stop it. Blue is too afraid to tell red to stop it, and the other colors don't want to upset red. So nobody says anything to red. Yeah. Maybe you're starting to think about someone you know like that. I hope you don't know anybody like red. I really hope you don't know anybody like red. But if you do, maybe you're afraid of red. Maybe you don't know how to stand up to red. That's happened in my life before. Okay, so let's keep going. Yeah, they didn't say anything, right? So I'm looking at my questions I want to ask you. So what happened to Red when no one asked him to stop being mean? Let's think about this. So nobody's telling Red to stop. And I think Red feels really powerful, like I've got this. Nobody's going to tell me what to do. I can just keep on going. I can be mean to Blue, and I can be mean to all the other colors too if I feel like it. All of a sudden there's a new character, boys and girls. You know which one I'm talking about, right? One. Yes. One comes into the story. Now, One did something nobody else could do. One said no to Red. Yep. When Red asked him to stop laughing, One said no. That was different. Well, Red left, but Red was still upset. I mean, really angry, and then threatened Blue. What? You threatened Blue? One stood up to you. Ah, yeah, see what happened? So Red was going to go pick on Blue again because Red knows that Red can pick on Blue. Red's a little concerned about One. So then it says, how did One seek help from the other colors? Well, they all started to get together, right? And say, we're all going to say no. If One can do it, we can all do it. So then they stood up to Red and they all said no. They were more powerful altogether. They needed somebody to lead the way, right? They needed One to kind of lead them in the right direction. And then they all got together and this is what they were going to do. And they were more powerful when there was a bunch of them. Well, red tried to roll over blue. They stood up to red and said, no, don't do that. And what happened when everyone said no? It worked. Red stopped hurting the other colors. And then, you know, red was maybe just going to kind of go away, but red turned into 7. Yep. So they invited red to count. They invited red to be a part of their group. Maybe they knew deep down inside there was some nice in red, and red turned into 7. And they were all part of the group of numbers. Yeah. This can kind of be like human beings. This can kind of be like people. We can respectfully stand up for ourselves and others. Be that voice. Say something. If something doesn't feel right, say it out loud. This doesn't feel right. And if it's hard for you, ask for help. You can get a grown-up to help you. You can get a friend to help you. But remember that you will feel better, stronger, and braver with someone to help you and support you if you need it. All right, everybody. I hope this story was meaningful to you. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope that you can take something away from it. So I do have it's a worksheet with the number 1 and then 4 circles, and each circle has a question in it. It will be part of your Google Slides presentation that I created for you for this week. And if you can maybe, if it's possible, print a copy out, and that way you can do it, or just answer the questions in your mind. All right. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Take care. See you soon.